All right, Rippers. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you're ready for the upcoming weekend. I hope you got all your stuff in order, right? You're prepared and ready for anything that may come your way. And these days, as you know, we've got a lot of things happening with our new leader trying to get in his ducks in a row to get into his administration coming up. So cross our fingers that it gets that way and everything goes peacefully, right? Because that's really what we all want, right? Whether you're right or left, I don't care either way. All I care about is bringing Americans together, right? We have lost too many families, relationships, loved ones, friends, due to just outright hatred and division that's being caused by people that don't have our best interest at heart in the end, right? Neither side really, truly cares all that much about what's best for us all, right? And honestly, we should be the ones that care for ourselves for the most part. That's what we've gotten away from in this world is that we've stopped becoming self-sufficient. We've stopped becoming the nuclear family, the one where there's extended generations, living close to each other, taking care of each other, building communities that help each other and one another, right? It's that kind of self-sufficiency and getting back to the way it was is what's going to really save this country, right? It's not going to be any one person, whether it's Kamala Harris or Biden or Trump or Bush or any of them. They've all failed us, right? So let's just hope it doesn't happen again. Now, we may be able to align ourselves with whoever's in office and help push it and make changes towards bringing our country and Americans and families and loved ones closer together. So that's the best we can hope for, right? Until we have to stand up and say, enough's enough. We've had enough. And these days, we might have to do that because, quite honestly, there's some pretty scary stuff happening overseas. And I think there's too many Americans here that don't want to really think about that or pay attention to it. They're like, I can't do anything about it. I got enough going on. I've got to live my life. I've got to live life, enjoy life. Absolutely. Absolutely. Live life, enjoy it. Focus on you, take care of yourself and your family and your friends. And you're right, you will be happy. But in the end, if the blissful ignorance ends up turning around and biting you on the ass because nuclear exchanges are done or economic warfare is done or grid down or whatever it may be, you're going to need more than just being happy and pretending nothing is happening, right? It doesn't mean you have to get doom and gloom. It doesn't mean we should all worry about it. We have to live our lives because if we don't, you can easily fall into a hole, forget who you are, and lose what's most precious to you. So you have to build those things first and make sure that you nurture them all the time. And then from there, you're at a strong point where you can reach out and make change and make a difference because you know who you are, right? And you are able to see what your purpose is, right? What your focus is going to be and what your goals are, right? And don't set those goals big. Start small. Set the goals small and work up from there, especially if you're feeling beaten up and depressed and sad or fearful or guilty or shameful, right? Those are all really bad feelings that can really get you stuck rather than free you up, right? And if you can't be free and love yourself and be confident with who you are, know yourself, and have a purpose and goals in life, well, you can't be there for other people, and I'm learning that lesson as well. I think we all are currently learning lessons like that from time to time because life is a fickle thing. It's also very short. So we don't have much time for too many do-overs, right? So I'm hoping this helps people get it right or at least find a direction to be going in the right direction, right? And of course, faith is always a big part of that, having your belief in God and the fact that he's with you at all times, and he'll only put on your shoulders what you can endure just to make you a better person. And the challenges that he puts in front of you are there to make you stronger or to accomplish something he wants you to get done, right? And that can be improving yourself. That could be helping others. Sometimes when you're questioning why, maybe answer that question for yourself, because God's in there telling you why he's doing it if you'll see it, right? So that being said, I want to let you guys know I'm going to do some videos here where I show you my journey through step by step what it takes to kind of keep yourself going, right? How to, go from the darkness into a positive direction, right? And I'm not perfect at it, and I never have been perfect. I do try and believe that I'm a good person. I do try to be the best person I can be. I am guilty of procrastination, ignorance, all those things, withdrawing into myself, all those kind of things that keep us from moving forward as people. I'm guilty of them all at some point or another throughout my life. And, I think it's important that we have people that are willing to, reach out and share that with each other, right? Because it's a load that sometimes can be too much for just yourself, right? You know what? You don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to be an expert in it. And anybody that gets nitpicky or pokes fingers at it or says, what do you know, or criticizes you, maybe they should look in the mirror, right? You don't have to let that get to you, because all it'll do is move you backwards when you're trying to move forwards, right? We don't have to listen to those people that are negative and want to just bring us down, right? But we should listen to the people that are trying to lift us up and are there and love us and want us to be that best person, because, they can only do so much. And if we don't listen to them, we could lose them, or lose their support, right? And we don't want to do that. So anyway, that's what I was basically saying. I want to kind of show you guys what it kind of can look like for you. Maybe give a daily or every couple days do a video where I give you another challenge. Maybe just even once a week. Say, hey, start with this. Then we see how everybody's doing, and then we go from there, right? And then we take another step in the journey, and we deal with setbacks, because setbacks happen, right? But one thing is for sure, that it's really a fact we should all live with, is our time here is limited, and we're here for a reason to do things and make a difference. And I believe that everyone can make a difference, right? I believe everybody can make change. I also think that everybody can be accepting and empathetic of others, and kind and compassionate, and even passionate, as well as stern when they need to be, as well as trying to help the best you can. And that's one of the things that is the hardest thing that I've ever had to do, is I'm not very good at asking for help, right? I'm not good at asking for anything, really. I've always been somebody that has prided myself in being able to, handle my own stuff. And quite honestly, there are times when I just haven't. You can kind of make yourself think you have, and make yourself feel better by making choices you think are good at the time, but they're bad, truly, and they just put you further behind. And hopefully this will help us all not make those kind of decisions, right? Because we all want to be happy in the end. I think we're all good people. I think if you were to ask somebody, do you want to be hateful? Do you enjoy being miserable? You're not going to really find anybody that will honestly tell you, yes, I enjoy being this way, or yes, this is who I am. There are some that aren't mentally stable, obviously, and we need to deal with those people in a different way too. Maybe we'll go over that, but there are people that aren't capable of doing those kind of things. But for the most part, I think and believe that we're all capable of coming together and putting differences aside, right? And asking for help. And that doesn't mean asking for money or begging for things or trying to get others to support you. Asking for help is asking for help to help you get your footing when you're wobbling on an edge or falling overboard per se, right? Or if you're spiraling down. It's okay to ask for people for help. And you know what? When somebody does ask you for help or is trying to, if somebody is asking for help, don't slap that hand or chastise them or make them feel any more sad or fearful or afraid or guilty than they already do. The reason they're asking for help is because they've let those feelings get control of them, right? Be there for them, right? Say, I hear you and I'm here for you. I'm not here to do it for you, but I'm here for you to help you through it, right? That's the important difference. And if you're asking for help, don't be angry or spiteful or any of those kind of things, those negative things, if you don't get it or you think you should get it, but don't be afraid. Don't let fear and guilt and shame, those are the biggest ones, keep you from asking for help to keep yourself moving forward. And quite honestly, if more of us would ask for help and communicate openly with each other, I don't think we'd have so many relationships, partners, families, friends splitting apart and hating on each other, right? Or losing love for one another, or distancing themselves. I think if we were more open and communicated and know how to not only communicate, but how to listen and how to be helpful rather than, what do you call that? When you, not dependent, but put it in the comment section. When you're allowing somebody to keep up with their dysfunction, right? That's a good one for the comment section. What is that when you're, there it is. Well, put it in the comment section right now, make a comment, and the answer is enabling, right? So don't allow yourself to do that, but also don't let those feelings that I spoke of keep you from asking for help and actually acting on the help that's being given, right? I think if we did that, this would be a better place. So until next time, stay safe, be secure, always be aware of your surroundings, always carry, and be ready and prepared for anything that may come your way. I'm getting rusty. Till next time, adios and aloha.